Hi guys, hello. Hi. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Nakabo kabo. So yes, so today we they go through that of because we get a couple of complaints. So they teach the same thing for a while now, and we decided say we could do another process. Most of we one day parts of the class. I can closer. So yes, and you can just take laptops with you. If you don't get a laptop, you can just take one of the laptop then we available. So today what they do is we try for create for we save a flyer. And some of the issues that we can get back then is that some of you not sabi how to use some of them tools there. Be it Photoshop or Illustrator or Canva. And most times it can be like a hassle for go through that process there. There are a couple of tools that you could actually use. And we'll go through one of them tools that you had today. And it's called Kittl. So it's Kittl. How would they go through? So we only explore them and experiment with them together. So wherever a block, a stock, if anybody gets solutions that day, we learn them together. Wherever anybody block or stock, he actually like just ask question and we'll try for solve them together. So the purpose is to have like a very interactive class rather than just me normal just the talk and pour out. They expect we all will actually take part and pour out together so we can get like a very good rapport. And it makes sense? Okay. So we start with, as I said earlier, Kittl. We can just so for Kittl, all you need for do is have a web browser. What's about a web browser? Sabit a web browser. For when not about a web browser, you get thing called Google, Sabi Google. For we get iPhone, Safari, Sabi Nande. So you can go to your web browser, you can use Google or whatever you think is suitable. But I think Google the laptops they all they use. And then just search for Kittl, Kittl.com. Yep. How can I help? Hmm? What are it's Kittl? It's Kittl. Hold on for it take time for count. Okay. I'm not supposed to know actually go on the site. So I'm not supposed to know go like it so far. I'm not supposed to know reach date. Must see the answer of people in reach date. It's a your own problem. Okay, your laptop still take time for come on. You can swap your laptop and see first. I'm not supposed to know yet. But you start waiting our web browser. You don't go there. You don't search for kittl.com. You don't load. Need to go. Yep, they come on. That Kittl you for search for. Kittl.
home, I'm not sleeping for. They tell me for create an account for you leave now. So
just swap with the laptop we the on. Okay, we all know go Kittl. Yes? Alright. So you look up, you tell your sister will show you great design in Kittl. And if you can just yeah, that's it. We just only for hold on. So all can just take a one step at a time. Yeah, they're just all in at the same page. If you look at the top, you will see sign up or sign in. So there is a difference between sign up and sign in. So for sign up, that means you not ever use this too late. So the first time you use them. Or then sign in, you don't use them before, and then you just can't use them. For my own case, I should say one of my accounts already signed up to this. I think some of the laptops them, like there is already an account to it, workshop account. So you can just like try for signing, and then you could use Google for signing inside. So for signing, you just click on the signing button here, up here, and then you can sign in with Google. Ah. So since that the first time you save the sign up now, let me sign up using Google itself. Uh, um, ask me for password. Okay. I obviously have to change this password. So the sign. Okay, that's wrong. Seems like I already have a password, an account to them. You don't try for login so far. Sorry. Let's create a new one. If you see workshop there, if you're okay for use workshop, you can. But if you want to use your personal account, you can use your personal account. Um, yes, ma. So if you look for the password, and so it's workshop. What's the laptop in number already BN? So if it's 01 workshop 1 at Chris Sector Foundation, laptop 9 workshop 9 at Chris Sector Foundation. You just enter and then the password workshop 1 exclamation Chris Tex. Who are you then? Are you a student? Are you a student? So you choose what you want to put there. Could you share with Khadija? Share with Khadija then. Anybody don't log in? Am I supposed to not log in? Am I supposed to not log in yet? Yeah, log in. So almost person again logged in, by the way. If by the way you come or you just come, you know, get a laptop, I advise you join or you sit on your post, you will get a laptop where you're able for see waiting to happen rather than you just sit down and read on your own. So look for the one we get a laptop where you actually don't open this and then we try for get something going. We understand? Okay. So almost passing there right now, this exact screen. Almost passing at this exact screen. Okay. Almost passing, if you listen to the question, almost passing at this screen right now. Okay. Almost passing at this screen right now. What do you see? Just read them out. What do you want to create? Okay. You press on new project, but in any case, you did not. Okay, could you close that, please? Anybody else there on the other page? So that means we're all in at the same page. If you just come about sit down here pausing, where they are at that same point there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you just come, sit down pause within the same screen, and then let's actually get the thing going. So we already Kittl, right? The next thing we want is we want to create a new project. Right? So I am pressing on it is a big one on create new project. Oh, so as I said, we experiment together, and if I notice, waiting, it tell me, say we don't use the 5 space so we get. Let me just see what's in there. What I will do is I'll just delete these. So unfortunately, so one of the things that we need for know, since because then tools there, we're not paying for them. Since we need to pay for them, we get limitations. And one limitation of Kittl is that for every account has like every account get like a max of 5 projects you didn't forget. So that means that every email address you use gets a max of 5 projects. More than 5 projects, know the answer. You have to pay. Okay? We understand? So I don't delete the other one, them. Yep. If you tap on create project, when you click on them, for out something like this for you. When we reach there, just issue an upside or reach there. If you get issues, say you know reach there yet, make I just know for understand. I'm not supposed to reach here. Okay. I'm not supposed to reach here yet. You reach there? I'm not supposed to not reach here yet. You just issue an up, make. As I said, it get limitations. Just give fresh. this. That means we're all using the same account. So you can't really sign out and then sign up with your own personal, please. Okay. So enter Christex. I saw your workshop 7 at Christex Foundation. Yep. Okay. Almost passing there right now. Should I continue? When you're there, the question I ask you is waiting at the meaning of artboard. Sorry? The workspace. Anybody else? The canvas. Anybody else? By the way, also not wrong. Like it can be called either the workspace. That means now also you actually work. So if we take them back then before computer kind in place where you want to draw, which you need paper. So just take and say, oh, now paper you can draw, but understand. So now it asks you for artboard size. And if you notice, it gets like a preset. So presets just means say they don't get so many users or they don't get data enough or no waiting at some of the size that people automatically go and use. You don't even need for resize them. Like for me, default before Instagram changed in size, when I would create for social media, it was 1080 by 1080. As I start, that's my default sizing. Right? So because of that, then no, look at there. Then no, the sizes them way. You never need for begin. Remember the figure, you can just tap them and then use them. Okay? So in this case, you can scroll through and see. So there is standard 12 by 1200 by 1200. There is 11 by 20. There is t-shirts, Instagram, Facebook posts, A4 size, A5 presentation, business card. Also, if let's say you get your own custom size, that means that you get your own size where you want to use. So W means width, and then H means height. So that means how wide you want your design for be, or how high you want to design for be. So let's say you design for post, you already don't know Sabina size day, all you need now for just car inputter. And then under you see or PX. I don't remember what's in the SI, but I know that standard something unit. Well, system international units. Thank you. So the SI units, remember back there, you get millimeter, you get meter, you get centimeter, right? It's the same thing. So if I click down on this array show pixel, you see you show me inches, pixels, and millimeter. And for laptops, most times, now pixels people in the use, the screen is made up of small box. And for explaining that, if I remember, I don't know if some of you remember will be the forward pictures them to post it on WhatsApp before they begin for that document. When you forward started image, when you zoom them, they begin to see like box. So then small box then they and a pixel. Combination of them small box then they give you a whole picture itself. So if they tell you say something at 1080 by 1080, that means in a 1080 small box horizontal, 1080 small box vertical. When you combine none together, now you get a big picture there. So that means 1080 times 1080, and you get a size there. So if you watch YouTube, if you watch movie at 140 pixels, it's if you still say the quality is really low, but if you watch it at 4K, the quality really high. The reason being the box them boku inside 4K than 144. We understand? We clear? Anybody get question? Uswan? Okay. So for the, I will give the example back. Back then, when we send WhatsApp before like documents come, you just send picture just like that. But if you zoom the picture, at certain point, they begin to like box, right? So then box and the way you add it all together and you make up your picture. So whenever you hear a person say, oh, I watch film at 4K, there is a in 800 and something. I don't forget it. I think 1920. That means that 2,000 horizontally, now 1,000 and something box they vertically. Wait, I send to them day, and that amount of that box they per now clear. As I said, this is back and forth. So if you talk just rather than you sleep inside the class. Okay, so make we go with Instagram. Oh, by the way, this DPI, don't forget what the D mean, but it will be per inches, display per inches. It's how high or how much quality you want with the picture. 72 DPI is more. So what you make in design with normally using Photoshop is I can put it at 300. But the disadvantage with that, the higher the DPI, the more heavy your file size be. So if you put your DPI at 1,000, you get very good quality, but sometimes for 400 to post in the quality heavy. So you need to consider around it. And even some certain work the way they export, if you put it at 300 DPI, you need to allow you to export, but go up and down to like 150. We understand? Okay. And then orientation. So there are two orientations, horizontal and vertical. Or someone can call them portrait and landscape. So portraits, they already go from up and down, and then landscape, they already go left to right. Right? We good. We understand how they use portraits and landscape. But if your width and your height now the same size, that is only for worry about the orientation, because automatically that's a square. And like if now the width is higher than the height or the height is higher than the width, and at any the orientation, they really play in part. But because of it's the same size, it don't really matter. You understand? Any questions so far? None? So me to go with Instagram post and yes sir. Oh. Almost of we use that 80 pages book back then. We get a red line at the edge. And almost of we see to us and then green line and then they say do not write now yeah. And almost of we write the outside it. We all supposed to use one up because Mr. Self writes on outside it. So imagine that like you create that point between the edge to the first visual so that you get like a breathing room. Because if you like choke them, going there are certain principles I'll probably go talk about why should they go through. You good? All right. So yep. I don't create mine. Wall on create with. Yep, I left at 72. We good? We're all there. We're all there. We don't know reach here yet. We don't know reach here yet. Okay, we don't reach here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we don't reach here yet. Sorry? Yeah, Instagram post. We don't remember what's not the size for Instagram. One almost 1,080 by 1,080. Yeah. So that can tell me why you need for node size there. So there was a picture Kevin Hart post recently. They can take picture with Trent and was it Trent, Bob Van Dyke and somebody else. And the picture I take now Kevin Hart, some of you see. You didn't see anybody else. Yeah. So the reason why that happened, it's not like you do it willfully. You do it willfully, but Instagram get like your own max width and max height. And because of that picture, they passed the max width and max height. It just cut out for just fits Kevin Hart's height. And back then, when I not be nobody sizing for Instagram, I be the post on Instagram, and Instagram they cut me off, like either me aid or like, yeah. So knowing the size of them helps you for know size the post, and then it helps you also for know if, like, let's say for example you're printing, right? If you know say the print for A4, you know the A4 size, you can design for them. If you know be the exact A4 size where you print, it becomes a problem. And I'm saying now the printer now will go straight to probably how you design also so you come out. So instead of having that issue, get the exact size. Good. Yes, I get question. Eh? Hey, that's fine. Okay. So we're all there, right? Yes. So the when you open this, you see like this clear um, dashboard, as I will call them. And for we don't they use design tools so far. Anybody not used any design tool before? Be it, I'm going to regret saying this, but be it Canva or Photoshop or anything. Anybody who don't use that before? Okay. I apologize. I am part of the unnecessary beef between Canva and Adobe. But anyways, you will notice that the UI, it's clean and straightforward. And then if you look over here, it will show you untitled, it will show you project colors, and then it will show you mockup. Right? So the untitled, what I can tell me what's in the for project in name. Because we not actually name this project and make it tell us untitled. So for this, I will just say Insta post. And then the project color, see when I they change the color, it now comes in. Like whatever color I change until. So my personal preference most times why I design, I can always like for it that starts with white or black. Don't ask me why. I just think say white and black. If you ever design something in white and black, and for just change them to any other color helps, but that doesn't apply always. Until the day I can lie, I can just start with color directly. So don't hold me if you see me one day start, I go directly into color. But most times it's just black and white. And then if you notice, whenever you click on, well, I will reach that side. Colors. If you click on the small box, you see like you get this one big, I call that square or rectangle square, where it gets from black to red in my own case. I don't know which one I get. So there are like more than a billion color variation out there in the world. It's not just red, blue, green. It's way more. And each and every of them color gets a hex number. So hex number like a specific number for actually to a specific color. Like off the top of my head, 231F20, now Christex black color. It's not black, it's like a little bit off black, but now the color now F7, 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 it's like white, but like a lighter version of the white. Yeah. And then you get R, G, and B. Women say it's red, green, or a blue. And then you will get CMYK, when are cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. But I need to see CMYK now. The reason being, RGB is for screens. And when you add R, G, and B, you have white. If anybody not believe me, sorry, that was a mistake. When you add R, G, and B together, you have black. All right. If you watch, when I go to black, when I 0, 0, 0, 0, the R. Any question? None? Okay. So here, it's the templates. Anybody know what templates mean? Sorry? Designs that are already made. Like, possibly don't make some things like, okay, I can just give this out, anybody can use them. Right? With no, well, some you need for pay for some doing are free. But in this case, we are creating ours ourselves. Well, we try to create ours ourselves. The RGB. So RGB is a color code for screens, which means red, green, red, green, and blue. Yep. Okay. So under this template, we get text. And if you notice, you get like different types of text. You get vintage, paragraph, like they're already like styles you can use. We don't need to stress yourself with. But if you notice at the bottom here, you get some we get crown on top. We mean say we not reach there yet. We not get the cup of flour. Alright? We understand? Okay. And then there's also something called elements, where it can either be shape, illustration, ornament, abstract. You can just go through and you think which way you think it goes suitable for you and then use. Brand kits. If you have a brand, have a company, you have specific colors, specific text so you are use, you can input that inside. But in this case, we'll not get brand. So might as well just keep that one there. Uploads, it's where you bring your own item in. Right? And then images are the images that are available. Not all. You need for just know say some things that are not free, some things that are definitely you need for pay for. So nothing say everything not free. And then there are textures, and then there is AI. Okay. So we want create we own. We can either start from scratch, build together, or we use AI for build for you. But we'll start first with building for ourselves. And I would try as much as possible for like walk you through how making think of getting a design done. It's not a very solid process, by the way. Some people will not say, oh, no, sorry. So certain times it works, certain times it does not work. Good? Okay. So what do we want to design for? Anyone want to try? What do we want to design for? This is a flyer. Sorry? A what? Thank you. Adverts. Adverts for waiting. Waiting? Spray, perfume. Thank you. So we see Star over and say for more we'll create adverts for perfume. Anybody else want to try something different? Anybody want to try something different? Let's logo here, but let's try to create a flyer out because logo gets soon. Anybody else want to try something? Or more go with the advert way for. Okay. So with that, thinking about the adverts for perfume, what's in the Muna thought process? If first meet you now say, oh, I want to make you create a flyer for a perfume brand. Answer. What's in the person you want? Okay. But the person don't tell you say create a perfume. They don't give all the details then. They don't give all what you need, you don't give. What's in go be your thought process? Okay. Okay. I like what you say, but I want to pose this question before I go to you. You say for design, how you think say, yeah. Okay. You answer it?
People who find it very, very interesting.
Okay.
You look for a past for any school or design of the house or
I agree with that. So for me, my process most times is I spend like 30 to an hour just going through inspirations for just start. The reason being is to see exactly what's already there and how you could make something different, right? Or what can you blend to have like a solid foundation. Yeah. Okay. So in this case, we for create for perfume or perfume spray for a brand. And one thing we always get forget is the text, right? Text. So if you look here after the template, we get text. So the sweet thing about this that I am seeing, I look like I'm liking, is that you already get like font pairing that seem for work. So by the way, font pairing mean how you they blend two fonts of different categories of different styles together. For Ghana, just that unique what they call. There's a whole study about that, how you they blend with sans serif, with serif, or yeah. For explain that clear is if you look over under, the welcome is in like in a script, look like handwriting. How you they blend Nande to a font of sans serif, that means you no get edge. Certain fonts, no they work together at all. Yeah. Okay. So I just go through see if I cable for fan. Okay. So I like the titles. I like the second one under the titles. Okay. How do you bring this on? Okay. So I say I like the second one. We say boutique. Yes, ma. Yeah, call this one about this one. No, yeah, you want to make color, ma. Okay. What did he say? Yeah. I like them. So the reason why I like them is if you look at the font pairing, you get like the more under we get that bold feeling. So whatever you're telling is, oh, you're selling that boldness out, but they also get that light boutique at the top. We also they show the feminine aspects or just the flexible and creative aspects of them. So if I was looking at this, I would see both that of flexible, creative brand and a bold brand just to talk to me. So their fonts they are all even get feeling, tell you a lot of information that you can use. We good? Any questions so far? No? If you select on the boutique, but so for select on the boutique, you need for like click multiple times Instagram. Alright. So if you select on the boutique, if you notice over here, automatically this side don't change. Yeah. Now we get like before we select on them, it will just show you project colors. Okay? But when we select on the text, it automatically change. It change. So what in this side means it's called prop. That means say whatever I want or how I want to describe this font name boutique. Now yeah, they do them. So for example, if I say, oh, Monday inside this room, I they talk to anybody specific? No, right? But if I now go say, oh, Monday inside I wear glasses, we wear one black polo with one red collar, automatically if you begin watch, one person they see. That means that specifically they talk to one person, not to man in general. So now the same thing with selecting a text and applying the property to them. What do you select? How you apply this property to? We understand? So that means if you not select anything, you cannot apply this property to them. Like I said earlier, if I say man right now, that means I refer to all the man already inside. But if I specifically go into post we wear glasses, we wear jackets, we get your phone and yes, we know exactly what we talk about. Because now there is a specific description. We understand? Right. So I select on this boutique. Now I want to change this name to, whose name will give? The Joker perfume. The Joker perfume. Okay, person say for name the perfume the Joker. So if you watch, because of the font style already done there, it just automatically just change. I don't even need for stress myself for bringing the font. Then this is where you understand in waiting how for using tool they are coming inside. So over here, let's say I don't like the font at all. Let's say I want another font for blend with her. If you look under border, you see textile. What is it textile? I get glasses for sale if anybody need that. What is it textile? That means anybody knows STN up need to see right now. What is it textile? If you look under here, you see textile. Anybody see? Yeah. Okay, so if you not answer, they move. What is it textile? So under the textile, you get what you call typeface. So if you select on them, you see all these fonts. So you can go through them. And let's say, for example, if font you use in your lecam, you not really buy into that, you can change them to whatever you think say suitable so you brand. We good? Are we good? We understand so far? Yes? If you're not answering, I don't know if we are stuck, if we're at the same path, if I need for come there, like, are we good? If so, yeah, we'll run and think that we're good. How far are you there? How far? So you have to, so let's delete this one. Fall into that. Yep. So just type what you want to change it to.
Change that one.
Ah. Okay. So the text to change the word.
Any font where you the change it.
Yeah, that's the aim for changing the font. So somebody asked, and I think it'll be beneficial for everybody. So please, if you're stuck and you not sabi do something, instead of you just set mods and just allow it for go, just ace up your hand and say, oh, I'm not sabi. It will not only they help you, but it will help anybody else who get that same issue there for my explain them. Okay. So for change this font, for change the text inside the font, you need for, will you listen? Will you listen? We need for double click. So double click means say that you left click. You click and tute. I mean double. Double click and you get access inside the text. And then if you change the text to the Joker, it'll change. We good? Yes, we good. Without doing all, Without not reach there, we're not changing text it. Just drag and go inside. You put the word in the command. How? Type. Wait, hold on. Type. Okay. Remember what I said earlier? If I talk, say, I see man inside this room, that means I need to talk to a specific person, right? Now, the same thing where you want to change the content of the text. If you not select what you want to change, you type from now to December to next year, 2026 to 2027, 2028. You need a change because you're not specific to what you want to change, right? So you need for don't select what you want to change. before you for changer. We understand that side? Okay. All right. So don't get the joker. Right? And when we say we want the joker, we want to move the joker car up. Right? All we need to do for move the joker car up. You see this mouse here? First of all, we're holding at the same side before I move. We're holding at the same side before I move. So just Control Z until you go back to what side you want. Copy and paste this. Yeah, so you can just change the font. So yes, with the listen, now we want to change the position of the joker. One can go up. How we do now? We see this mouse. What is this mouse? Yes. When you move the mouse over this the joker, they see like it get cross. They show I will go up, I will come down, I will left, I will go right. Who they see? Would they see the arrow go up, left, right, down? Okay, more block first. When we see the arrow, me I know ya. Would they see the arrow now? I thank you very much. Okay. So for move them, when you get the arrow, you just click. So what this mean? You see me hand there, and not pull me hand it from them. Click, hold, and then you push and go who's you want. So you click. For so, see I still click. We are able to move them, right? So now let's go off this finger when I'm left. We all understand. We all move on to how I want. Make the position to how I want. But when we don't move on down, I not the size of this. Let's say I want some bigger. That don't go inside my file. What's go inside my file? Yeah, beg. Come on my file. Yeah, beg. I beg you come on my file. Okay. So let's say I don't like the size of this. If I select on them, if you watch over here, it'll show you the regular, it'll show you bold, you can change my make and thick. But then this again 90. So 90 means the size. So if I increase this to like 120, you notice what's in the happen. It becomes bigger. But then when I increase them to 120, something happened. The daddy up, the joker they down. But I can guess what make that happen. Apart from Khadija. The style, no. Sorry? Yes. So there's something called text box. So the width of the text box, so text box just means the box where they contain the text. So the width of the text box small. So because it's small, it jump in the next line. So what we want in this case, we want to make it in a one line. So what they do, just click and drag, and they automatically don't care. We're good on our side. Yes? Thank you, sir. Thank you. So when we increase the size of the box earlier from 90 to 120, it moved from one line to two lines. The text box just means the box will contain the text is small. And because of it's small, they can't say what's different word for himself. The text also different word for himself. So because of that, it jump kind of next line. But if we make it in a one line, all we need for now was just increase the size of the text box. We just click and drag. and automatically in one line. We understand? So don't get the joker. We want color the joker perfume. Well, me want color the joker perfume. It left to we now. So the same way how we change the text for the joker, and the same way they can change the text for perfume. Right? So yep. So we don't get the joker perfume. So I just want to add one more texture. The joker perfume free tongue. So we don't get this. The joker perfume free tongue. We all good? So there is also something called transformation. Yes, ma. Yes, ma. They are calling word for me about transformation. Call and quick. Okay. So if you click on transformation, you will see it gets different styles where you can add to your text. If you want, you can make it curve. If you want, make it distort. That means say they are box small. If you want, they made it in a circle. If you want, it in an angle. If you want, it bend, it hanging back. If you want, it go up. If you want, if you want wave. If you want, if you want flag. Any you want. You can choose what you want. So you don't necessarily say do what they do. If you what you don't choose, at the bottom you get like one longer line where they show angle curve. So we only at 80%. Let's say another answer may be this sharp, or I just want to change side there. I can just move the slider so how I see and say it will work for me. You understand? We understand? Yes? So don't get this. What we need now is say perfume for a reason. Remember when we come to images before, right? So there is a point for you for search. So let's say I search for perfume, and it agree like different types of perfume. You can choose which color you want. I'm choosing this one. I choose this one. When you choose the picture you want, just make a no. Just choose them. You don't need to wait for me. Find it. Well done, choose. Not take time for choose. Just choose anyone. Different picture. So what they can do, one can increase the size of so for change the size of this, all we need for do for change the size of this, all we need for do now for come to the picture itself, and then at the corner up here, if you just click and drag, remember how we click and drag earlier before? Just click and drag until you put the picture how you see fit. Preferably, do them at the corner. Or if you never for click and drag, there is this small box over here. Remember how we start earlier, we say W means width, H means height. So you can manually input the number we want for increase. So if you don't know how to click and drag, you can just enter. We okay? What happened? What's that you stuck? Eh? You don't count the picture inside. We all know how to count picture inside. So when you count the picture inside, for change the size of the picture, if you look over here, you see it transform. You see the numbers and there. So you can manually input the number until you see what you want. So you can start at 1000. Just change the width, the height they change with them. We don't make the picture how we want them. Anybody stuck? Not stuck, may just put your hand up. One, 100, and press enter. So it's happen. But this one to the size you want, you can just manually increase it. No, the reason why you need to show, you first select this and then change that to 1000. You only can increase them because now you the design. You tell me what's okay for you. Yes, sir. Yep. So you have to select everything rather than just one. You select one at a time. Good? Yep. So the reason why they say for make the size of the picture big, it depends on how you want design. You can see like different people get different way for design. That works. So if you put the picture and you increase the size, you notice say the picture they above or they on top the text what right earlier. Yes? Not afraid. Anything not happen, you work on poorly it. If you look here, you see layers, right? What is the layers? The last one. And if you notice, the picture, they pan tap the text. Look the picture there. Look the text then there. From you. So man no you won't probably go different. So how you can do them is you take this picture they pan tap, you click them, you hold, and then drag and can down under the text. Automatically the picture no they pan tap again. It is under. We understand? We always see this layer. So if you click on the layer, you see the picture there on top. And this illustration picture bracket, right? If you click on this picture there on top, remember how for click and drag. If you don't answer, we're not going to understand the other part. We understand for click and drag. So just click and drag this way the on top. You see, for every time you count and down, you see like a blue line there under. So now blue line they tell you who side you can go. So I don't can go under perfume. I don't can go under the Joker. I don't can go under free tongue. And then if I left them, you notice over here, the Joker perfume free tongue, they pan tap the picture. We understand that side. We okay. What don't do? Don't do? We don't not do it.
How could you make these logo? You can divorce.
So you know what you do? You seems like you take this. Yep. You don't put the picture inside. You don't put the picture as the background. Me not use the picture as the background. And different Sandy. So if you're not able to see your picture, you probably don't use the picture as the background. But we just put the picture up and tap the background. Would I again get issue? Now, this is how you picture this. You just click and drag. Is that nice? That's how she wants it. That's hers. Um, so the picture this. So you just need for click and drag. Alright. We good? Yes. We not good? Why we not good? Say fasting. So if you just sorry, can I? If you just click and drag now, see don't come. But if you notice this picture there and one picture for the dong. So okay, myself don't do mistake. Yep. So, but if you notice from my own design, the black color and the black color, but is it? Go on the layer, please. Not there. This the on top. Drag and drop. Drag. No, you drag, you dey drag. So you press, you dey work. Because it's supposed to able for drag and drop candle. Wait, let me try. Okay, count on. Yep. Look the text. So we all okay, yeah? So my own problem where me gets is that the color of the background and the text not the same. But I want to get a different color from the text to the background. So you're going for Siam. So I'll go do this. Let's say for this one, we want the color for be as similar as this one with the don't get. Right? So if I select on perfume, I can over back. Remember the color for change. If I select on them, we get a small button with here. Will they see them? Will they see this one? If you don't watch, you don't go see them, and I don't pass, you say, oh, I don't understand, I don't see. So watch. More watch first. Will they see this button? So if you select this button, what this button will do is it will allow you for pick exactly the color you want. I don't know if you understand. So you see when I select them, when I kaya, if I click like this color, automatically we don't change the color of the text. I don't need for guess waiting at the color name. All I need for now was just use that tool, click the particular color I want, and voila. I don't get what I want. We understand that part today. And then for change, most say, okay, as I be this color exactly where I want change to, you just select the text back. You can to color. This strip, let's say a white I want. Change it to white. And then this other one back, I want white, change it to white. Yep. There you go. We good. Are we okay? Any like questions or something? No? Okay. Just want to add one quick bonus. But this one a quick one. A really quick one. You can make, because this design actually really plain. And let's say you want to get something extra. Right? What you can do is, you can go under pictures. This is something I can look for. It's called flare. Flare. We don't say. So the aim for the hand and for the Gina extra wow factor and design. So if I select this one, and then they put this outside. By the way, I say this is a bonus, so we need for watch for see the bonus. Let's say I bring an here, but then I don't really want everything. One, I can change what they call blending mode. For anybody that use Photoshop or anything before, Sabidi Bele, if you go on the side, I blending mode. And I can also change the opacity and probably move back around. Oh, another couple. I come on this phone. So, as like you always say, yeah. So yeah, we get the sparkle at the background. We get the picture itself. We can even go in and get like different styles and just blend them to design what we do. Remember how for K this go behind. And then let's reduce the opacity of this. And this is our image. Now we don't design this. This you can give any perfume brand and probably a user. See some man do watch, which is nice. So somebody go ask, after I done this, how are we able to forget this picture? Right? So on share, you get download, and then you get the way to just create. He ask you how we can download them. And then just press download. And then look the picture we'll just create. Hold on. So remember I said a bonus? That was a quick bonus. But he explained the bonus back, but also not like a quick bonus. So like how create say put yes na gone. Like how dia ki make you gone. So ready for the bonus? So going back to the bonus, let's just explain the bonus quick. Okay. So what we can do for ad, because this is just basic. This is like, as I said, the bonus like one run. Okay. What I can do most times for add a wow factor, I can search for something called flare. It's spelled Flare, and look where it actually suits you. For me, I don't see. So I increase the size of this image. But then when you increase the size of the image, you notice it cover everything else. So there's something called blending mode. Blending mode now like how you are make this picture, whatever picture you do, will affect what's at the bottom. I use soft light. And then I also use this picture. And then I remember how we do for carry the picture behind. And then I reduce the opacity. Opacity now how thick or how transparent you are maybe. Okay? Thank you very much. By the way, this video for the uploaded. So you can go back and watch them and yeah. And all the way they talking at the background, just know say your voice tape and this. Say if you hear yourself, what's up, eh? Yes. YouTube. Alright. So any question? No? Alright, thank you very much.